Joined by Parkersburg South head coach Mike Fallon. You know, the 20-0 run, a difference maker in this game. You put you ahead early in that second quarter, and you never let the foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you know, and I think the biggest thing was we come in and defended tonight. You know, we challenged our kids yesterday. We had a great practice yesterday. It was very short, but kind of dialed in on what that they did. And our kids, you know, they were focused today. They knew and I told them, I'm not putting pressure on you, but this probably decides if you're a 1, 2, or 3 seed in this region. And, you know, we want it. We want to play at our place in next month in, 3 weeks? So, you know, that was a big statement for that and everything. And we still got a long way to go. So, you know, we'd like to be on the top of that region instead of just, you know, second or third. Yeah, exactly.
What were you most pleased to see today?
Matt Mullen stepped out today. Wow, turned into a big boy. I mean, that was huge. I mean, they got two pretty good sized kids inside that are, you know, you watch film on them. Those two kids, I really thought, we watched film, I thought 3 is the key to everything they do, and we knew if we could keep him out of the flow, they would really struggle. And he, you know, he not only scored points for us tonight and rebounded, he defended him the entire night and did a great job.
He won battle after battle after battle going to the rim, and then the defense too. How many turnovers did he create? How many steals, deflections, the little things like that.
And I thought our kids did a great job. That's the first time we'd probably thrown the ball inside all year long. I mean, we threw 3 or 4 passes inside and looked for things. And Avi did a great job of coming. Early he was kind of forcing some stuff. And then once he let the flow come to him and he dropped it off to Matt 2 or 3 times there, then all of a sudden now they're sinking on Matt. Now he's getting to the rim. So I think everything we do kind of feeds off each other. And, you know, I'm very proud of our kids.
What's clicking right now for this team? What is clicking the most?
I heard Mason say yesterday, Coach, we just have confidence now. We're playing with confidence. We're finally figuring it out and stuff. You know, and like I said, we've changed some things up at practice, and I asked them during timeouts, what do you want to run? Early in the year, it was kind of like, you know, now it's like, hey, let's run this. Let's look for this. This is there. And when they start seeing that stuff, things start to click. I really believe so.
It really just seems like your Parkersburg South team, they have found that balance. Everyone has settled into that role offensively and defensively. There's a rhythm and there's a confidence that goes with that rhythm.
Yeah, and we didn't have that early in the year. We were trying to find our way or force our way into things. Now we're letting everything come to us and stuff. We're starting to read each other. And you know, couldn't be more proud. You know, we got to turn around on the road now. We got to go back to University High tomorrow night, so it's another road trip. Then we come back down here for 2 nights next week, and you know, we still got battle after battle the next 3 weeks. But tonight was huge for regional rankings and things like that.
Like a limited engagement kind of band. You play on Thursdays and Fridays every week. You know, we did it last week. We'll do it again this week.
And to kind of explain what happened this week, we had Morgantown supposed to play in the first round of the OVAC. We didn't have school Tuesday. We weren't allowed to go anywhere and travel. We didn't want to play last night because we knew that this game
that could have set up 3 days in a row.
And we knew that this game was far more important than winning the OVAC. We want to host for the region. So I called Coach Tallman, kind of explained to him what was going on. He fully understood because, you know, your section, your region is far more important right now and stuff. And so it was kind of a thing we had to do. I mean, I didn't want to do it, but it was something I think we needed to do for our kids' sake.
Yeah, so you'll see Morgantown on February 24th. Yeah. That's the regularly scheduled matchup. And because does it go in the win-loss record as a loss? Is that still to be kind of determined?
It's hard to tell. Yeah. I don't count it, but
I don't either. But as far as the tournament goes, it's a loss.
Yeah,
so
for the tournament,
as a result, you're in what's technically a consolation game playing for third place.
Yeah.
We just saw University a few weeks ago, and that was one of the better games of the year. Maybe not the better results for you because that wasn't a win, but it was a good game back and forth. What's going to make the difference tomorrow?
I think we got to put the ball in the hole. We played there the first time. We shot, 28, 29, 30% from the floor and missed some easy shots, and we kind of got in that panic mode and stuff, and we've grown up a lot since then. It's still a tough place to play. I mean, we don't have very many wins there over the years. Just one of them places that, you know, you go in, it's dark, it's hard to play, and, you know, Coach Schmidt feels the same way about coming to our place, that he doesn't like coming to our place, so it's, you know, it's kind of one of those things. But our kids are, you know, we want to get back tomorrow and go, so, you know, that's good.
You had a look in your eye after that game because you were not down after that loss. You had a look in your eye after the game. It's kind of like someone had shown you the answers to the test, and you knew. Well, what did you see out of your team that night?
You know, and I think the biggest thing was I talked to you after Christmas about how I had to get myself back dialed in the right way and be positive, everything positive with these guys and stuff like that. We still get on them every now and then, but we've kept everything positive. no negatives, no. And I think they see that in me, and I think that's kind of grown and retched. But I think that's the biggest thing. We've kept everything. We find something good in something we do, and we talk about on our shirts. We have bigger purpose. We talked yesterday at practice. We're going through Huntington. What we're walking through today has got a bigger purpose. Today we have a bigger purpose in this game for down the road. Everything has a bigger purpose in life and what we're doing.
Well, I hate to let you go, but I got Matthew Muller that probably needs to change his clothes when he get on the bus. Who needs a shout out?
My parents are listening. Ann's parents are listening. Michaelin's listening. I know Diana's listening. Diana, I love you. I know today's a rough day, but I'm right there with you, so I fully get it.
And we got Jim.
And we got Jim here with us, and we'll make sure he gets on the bus, and we'll get him home.
He's here with us, and we will load him on the bus.
That's right.
So you're going to get him home.
Yeah, appreciate you, Eric, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
We'll do it in Morgantown tomorrow night. That's Parkersburg South head coach Mike Fallon.